I gotta grab a paper towel or a napkin. There's a napkin down here. How are you? Hello, hello. We live in an old church. If you haven't been here before. And we're in Pennsylvania and just had a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Put my sleeves up. I had washed my hands, and we're cooking in cast iron. And this was rosemary and butter that was in here earlier. Let me get you down here so you can see this. There, you can see. That's a good one. So I'm just taking the rosemary out. Rosemary and butter that have been in here. And I'm gonna grab another one of these. We're gonna make shrimp teriyaki. So easy, and it's with a chicken teriyaki kit. And I just wanna make sure the rosemary is out. I put the heat on high. The heat is gonna sterilize this pan. And then I'm gonna take, and get, this is avocado oil. I'm gonna spray that in there. One time, I gotta grab a connect. How are you? What you up to? What day is today? Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Now, I'm gonna start with an onion. The shrimp is like one of the last things I'm gonna put in, and it's frozen shrimp. So I'm just gonna peel my onion. And I'm not gonna use a cutting board to cut it. It's the beautiful thing about doing stuff in cast iron. I love cooking in cast iron. If you've never tried it, I can't recommend it enough. So I'm just gonna take, just gonna cut this in half. Lay it in here. Starts to sizzle already. And I'm just gonna, let me get you over here where you can really see what's happening. Perfect. I'm just gonna slice this. Can you see this? Just gonna slice this. I don't even have to get my chopping board out or dirty. And it stops your chopping board from smelling like an onion. Raise your hand if your chopping board has ever smelled like an onion. Don't try this in a non-stick skillet. This is only for cast iron. Be careful. Don't burn yourself. Okay, so, and this is the fun part too. I can take this chop till my heart's content here. And I have never used this kit before that I'm using tonight. But I just like to start with onion. I like to get the onion well cooked. Coating it in the avocado oil. Coating it in here. I'm gonna give it a couple more sprays. I want it to get beautiful. Okay, now I'm doing 2 boxes because it says it serves 3, but I want to be able to have leftovers. There are 4 of us. I want to read these instructions. Cook wide noodles in boiling water 6 minutes. Drain. Meanwhile, stir fry chicken in hot oil over medium-high. Broccoli, add bell pepper. Reduce heat. Okay. So we need to do, honey, can I get a thing of boiling water, please, to do the noodles in? This is going to be so easy. The kit comes with this and this. It's Kiko Man. So we got our sauce. And we got our noodles. And our noodles only take, the noodles only take 6 minutes. And these are rice noodles. So really, if Morton puts them in a bowl, puts boiling water over them, they will cook. So really the only thing I really have to cook here is the onion. I'm letting the onion get a little brown. Get a little brown on the onion happening. Happy Tuesday, how are ya? Can't see comments. Say hi. What are you having for dinner? We're having shrimp teriyaki. Getting the onions browned. And I like to get them separated. I like the onions brown. And I have, it says 1 cup of broccoli. I have all of this bag. It's probably more than 2 cups, but we are doing a double batch. Frozen broccoli in a steamer bag. And then I can put my garbage from the onion in here. This is a 1 dish dinner. 1 dish dinner. 1 dish dinner. And Morton's getting me some water. Ooh. I hear pieces of onion on the floor. That goes into the garbage. I want the broccoli to be cooked, but not mushy. I don't like the broccoli mushy. Do you like mushy broccoli? I don't. I'm gonna give it a little bit more of this spray. A little secret about cooking like the Asian food, there's a lot of grease and salt in it usually. This is sesame oil. I'm just gonna put some sesame oil in there and just stir this around. I don't want anything to singe or burn. No singeing, no burning. And we're really just defrosting this broccoli. It was frozen. Separating it all. I don't want it to get mushy, but I want that onion flavor to go through it all. I'm gonna totally go off recipe for this. We're going off recipe for this. I do that a lot. The shrimp I'm not real happy about because it's cooked, but the tails are on. I don't like that. But it's what we have in the freezer. Shrimp in. Get all my garbage in one area. We're doing a super fast meal to feed 4 and hopefully with leftovers. So at this point, I'm gonna open up these packs. This is our sauce. Dang it, I know I should rip that thing off. I don't know what kind of, it's a teriyaki sauce. This is a mess. I regret not tearing that off the whole way. I learned this one I will tear off the whole way. Squish, squish down. Oh my gosh, it doesn't want to tear off the whole way, so I'll hold it up. I'll hold it up. It doesn't want to tear off the whole way. Fold this in half. Squeeze it down like it's toothpaste. Stay up there. Fold it in half again. I gotta grab a big spoon to stir this. Actually, I don't. Honey, 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 honey. Is this thing clean right here? This thing? Yeah. Is that thing clean? Yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure if this was clean or not. I'm gonna coat it all. And this is super goopy and thick. The season pack that was in here, way too much, way too much. So I'm gonna grab, I can just tell by looking at it, way too much. I'm gonna grab another thing of, maybe I grab another thing of peas. Let me see what's in the fridge, or the freezer. That's way, it's gonna be way too strong like that. I'm gonna turn it here. We'll go over to the freezer. I'll see what's in there. Hopefully. This will work. These are mixed veg. This will work. We need to dull down the flavor. And you do that. Just a small pot, like what we boil eggs in. Little pot. There. This is a super fast, easy meal. We will have leftovers for tomorrow. There's a lot of veg in there. There's not a lot of shrimp in there. That's okay. Yes. It's on the wall here. Here, come say hi to people. I gotta go wash my hands. I'm gonna stir this up. I'm gonna put the lid on. Honey, you say hi.
Hi, everybody.
No, stay here and talk for a minute. I gotta wash my hands quick. I'm gonna put this lid on. Let this cook. Don't take that off.
Are you
Right
going
there.
into the kitchen?
Right there. It's YouTube, honey.
The kettle's just boiled.
Okay.
Hi there, everybody.
And I wasn't really reading comment.
Right. Albert was saying the fire looks high. Did you turn it down? Had you turned your burner down?
No.
Hi there, Michelle.
So, the fire is high. It's on.
It's something about US or UK. We're in America.
It's. I will turn it down a little bit. Thanks for that. Put it to. Actually, I'm going to turn it to low.
Yeah, that's the hottest burner on the stove.
Okay. So this is the hot water here. We're going to put this to high. This is already boiled water that Morton brought out. And we have these to cook for 6 minutes. And we're supposed to let that boil. That has boiled. It's just got done boiling. So we're gonna put these in. Ziggy, set a timer for 6 minutes. He didn't hear me because you were talking. Would you do it?
Ziggy, what was it? Ziggy, set a timer for 6 minutes.
Don't break
6 minutes, starting now.
Don't break these. Do you want to set the table? And these will go to recycling. That's what I used. And it said to make it with chicken. I made it with shrimp. It's gonna taste so yummy. It's like a box that's been added to a little bit. That's recycle, that's regular trash. Hello, how are ya? And I'm gonna just take this and go right in here to the noodles. Let those cook for 6 minutes. Honey, would you bring the dish rag out then, please? I got stuff on the counter here, sorry. That's boiling. I just want to run this under. I'm not going to really stir these just to make sure nothing's sticking. Let's do the same in here. Yeah, this is, I can tell this is still too strong. I never really use the whole pack, and that's super strong, the smell. Maybe putting the noodles in will dilute it a little bit. It's looking good, it's smelling good. It's smelling strong. How are you? Welcome to the old church we live in. I'm happy you're here. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're gonna do something we've never done before. We live stream a whole lot on TikTok, but I'm on a challenge right now to do a bunch of lives. So we're gonna be crafting and doing some fun stuff on YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed, and hello. And we live in an old church, and I'm cooking a really fast dinner for 4 people. I live here with my husband, Morton, who's from Scotland. I'm from Pennsylvania. Our grandson and his girlfriend just moved in with us in July. They live upstairs in the loft. The old church has 5 stories, and our son lives downstairs. Downstairs, they have a beautiful 2,400 square foot apartment. And this old church is about 10,000 square feet on 5 levels. And I'm happy you're here. If it's your first time here watching us live, make sure you check out our channel. Make sure you subscribe to it. I'm just keeping these noodles, what's the word? Moving around. Honey, that's for the sink. That's for garbage, and that's for recycle. And there's that I got on the counter. I have an obsession. Hey, in Pennsylvania, we're here too. And hey, in Michigan, I have an obsession about counters. I love keeping them clean. My husband, not so much. He's a little bit messier in the kitchen than me. I have, what else can I show you here? I have the kitchen. We have 2 kitchens up here. I'll flip you around while we're waiting on the timer. We have 2 kitchens up here. How do I flip? Here we go. We have the one that's in through there. That's the old nursery. That's where our kitchen sink is. And then out here, we have the big kitchen. And I think we have about 40 foot of counter, which is awesome. And we eat, well, we're eating this meal tonight in a bird cage covered with bittersweet. And we have, that's the big table over there where we eat at sometimes. I have craft stuff on there. And then that is a Frankenstein counter that we made. Basically made that counter for, I don't know, that was an easily under $200 project. And oh, Michelle, thank you for that. And yeah, we do arts and crafts here, and we have lots of fun. I'm going to be doing a lot more. Honey, there's 72 people on here. Say hello.
Hi there.
This is Morton. He's amazing. Honey, where are you from?
Scotland. Just outside of Edinburgh in Scotland.
Yes. And how long have you lived here?
Since 2006.
2006. You want to go home to Scotland?
No particular.
I can't get him to go back to Scotland. I accidentally bought this church. I bought this church for less than $40,000 10 years ago, and it's our forever home. These are almost done. Ziggy, how much time's left on the timer? It's got to be close. Oh, I see. Up on there it says 27 seconds. So, do we have a little drainer?
Yeah,
Can
we've
we
got
just
several
drain
columns.
that? Let's just drain that water and turn this off. Plenty boiled. Plenty boiled. I don't want to have a lot of water going in there. So let's go into the little kitchen. Honey, I'm coming in there. Let's take this into the little kitchen. Yep. Whatever. Ziggy, stop. This is the little kitchen. This is the little kitchen. I'm gonna have my back to you, I'm sorry. Okay, just dump them right back in here. Give them a little sugar. Sugar, sugar, sugar. Pop them in here.
They're not drained yet.
Oh, they're not drained yet. Okay, pop them in here. Thanking you. And I rinse that off and clean that now because that has the starch in it. Okay, these are drained. Let's go back to the big stove and leave the little kitchen. It used to be a nursery. There used to be a door on there. We took the door off. I like it better that you can walk in and walk out. Now in here, I'm gonna dump the noodles in and hope they don't go over. They didn't. Now I'm gonna turn the heat completely off. Turn the heat off. Fold these in gently so the noodles get covered. This is gonna taste really, 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 really good. This looks really, really good, honey. I'm excited about this. So we added 1 onion. We added 1 bag of broccoli and 1 bag of mixed veg and 1 bag of frozen shrimp. And we got those kits 2 for $1, didn't we?
Honestly, couldn't tell you.
These kits we got at a local cheap store, 2 for $1. So this is a pretty cheap meal for 4 people. Like if you'd go out and get this Chinese food takeout, for this would be probably $40 worth of food here. And I'm sure this is probably a $5 or a $6 meal. Okay, I have all of these coated. Now I'm just gonna put the lid on to hold the heat in. And our grandson's taking a shower. So as soon as he comes out, we're ready. We'll sit down here at the table with you. And I haven't answered any questions, so if you have any questions, ask. Morton, if you want to put on a little bit on a plate for you, you could do a taste test. But you could do a taste test. That looks like barnyard slop. Hello, troll. Hello, troll. This is what happens. I'm going to tell you what happens when you share your life on the interwebs. Trolls are a real thing. And you know what? You know what? We're monetized on YouTube. So thank you for being here, troll. Thank you. From the bottom of my sloppy heart. It's smoked out says it looks like fire. Yeah, I laugh at the trolls. I am living my dream life and a lot of people aren't. I decorated the house. Morton indulges me. So our house is a church. I bought it accidentally 10 years ago while Morton was at work. And I've done the stained glass that's in it. And it's a work in progress. It will never be done. It will never be perfect. This is a home made to be lived in. And it's a home like, the beautiful thing about it is our son and his girlfriend and their dog. Wait, honey, let me flip you. Let me flip you. Morton's gonna give us a taste test here. They live downstairs and our grandson lives upstairs. Perfect. All right, give it a try. And the shrimp still have tails on them. How is it? Is it too strong? Because I put both packs of sauce in. Think it might be too much.
No.
Is it okay? Okay. Are the noodles soft enough? Thanks. And I hope everybody subscribes to our channel. Honey, there's 100 people on. And you can watch Morton eat his taste test. Our son, how old is he? 42. He's 42. Our grandson's 18. His girlfriend's 18. And I'll give you a little tour while we're waiting on the kids to come out. And you can tell me if there's an area you want to see. I'll give you a little walk around. I'll hang up my apron. We have a Printify store. I'm an artist. This is a painting that I did while I was in France at a chateau for artist residency. And I was writing a book called Spring Fairies. There's another apron. That's from a book of mine called Summer Sundrops. And this is another apron that I've done. And that's our place, the 1870 studio. And I call it that because this old church was built in 1870. And I'll just give you a little tour around. It's the daylight is really weird here because it'll be bright and then the light's gone. That's our bubble hall. And out in the front is the front of the church, the bell tower room, and a deck. This is the library. And thanks for being here. Please subscribe if you're not already. And I've made stained glass for all the windows, but I'm not doing it for the big part because we sit beside 300 acres of woods. We have no neighbors except the back, and that's a cemetery. So this is the library bedroom, I call it, and where I paint for Watercolor Wednesday. Art and craft supplies, because that's what I do. I love this little sofa here. These are the lights we just put up. It's an old church. This is the forest, and I've done paper mache trees. And I like it when people come in and think they're real trees. They're paper mache. And it's over an old canopy. And I don't know how many stained glass windows I've done here, but a lot of them have a special meaning, like that one. The yellow heart has ashes of my mom, the red heart, ashes of Morton's mom in. And it's turning autumn here. Make sure you're following. Ziggy, turn on fairy. Honey? Oh, he did. Sometimes he listens, sometimes he doesn't. So the forest, the forest is our favorite area too. And I love getting together with people and having a meal in there. That is where I do a lot of stuff at. Exercise, bike, and treadmill. Victrola. I'll play a little Victrola for you. Has anybody ever seen one of these? This is before music and streaming and all that other good stuff. This is how we listen to music. So you gotta crank this, crank this, crank this. Back there's a lot of art that my grandkids did that I'm getting ready to frame and put up. And her grandson lives up in the loft. The loft is a 1,400 square foot room. Oh, I just remembered. I can't play music on here. It's against the rules. Sorry, that's an old Victrola. And you see the reflection there on the wall? That's from the pumpkin window way over there. So the pumpkin window glows through and shines to the other side of the church. Over there's my kiln. Behind the pipes, can you guess what's behind the pipes? There's something hidden behind our organ pipes. Take a guess. Take a guess. This is sort of like a more fancy little sitting area, but we actually do sit there, and that sofa is freakishly comfy. This chair was free. A lot of people ask, where did you get all this stuff? You didn't expect to encounter somebody. Hey, I'm hoping that you follow. And I love making new friends on the interwebs. I'm living in a fantasy. This is like a dream that just keeps happening. This is part of the pipe organ that we've turned into a little bar. And here we have a projector right there. That's our movie screen up there. I have a little office area back in here. I write and I create. Ziggy, turn on bedroom. Ziggy, turn on bedroom. Okay. Ziggy, turn on flower. Okay. Ziggy, turn on grandchildren. Okay. That's one of the entrances. There are 7 entrances here. Yay, you followed. Hooray, hooray. Like those chairs I got for free. That old church there I thrifted. I think it was $5. Does anybody want to see what is behind the pipe organ? Anybody want to see that? My husband he survived a quintuple bypass 2 years ago, and that was his recovery chair. It's the chair that lifts you up. So I didn't see any guesses for what's back behind here. If you have not been here before, get ready for it. Behind the pipes in our old church we live in is the tiki room. And the tiki room is so fun to hang out in. We listen to music over here. I write music. And I don't know if this is on my bio, but I actually won a Grammy for a song that I wrote. And I love the fantasy of it all. We listen to a lot of music there. Oh, we also see beautiful, beautiful sunsets out here. Beautiful sunsets out there. And the tiki room is really fun to just come and chill in. Morton plays guitar. Yeah, I just got this guy. I was in Greece. I just bought this guy in Athens, Greece. Listen. Oh, wait, he sounds best when you hold him. I want to play the frog for you. Has anybody ever played the frog for you? Isn't he great? He's a great little frog. I'll take you up to the other part. I make jewelry there. I love every art and craft. Like that's a needle felted mermaid that I made. I made that little guy. He's carved out of wood. Oh, and this is a little tiki hut. Cute jams.
Is it?
Yeah. Dinner's ready. I'm just giving a tour. There were like 100 people on my YouTube live, and that never happens. This is the old organ. I know. This is my Wizard of Oz area. It's getting ready to get a whole lot better. Oh, Morton's on here. That's cool. That's my husband, James. But his real name's well, James is his first name. Morton's his other name. Living room where we watch the movies. Up here, we got a snuggle nest. Since we're almost done here, I'm gonna give you the whole tour. Snuggle nest, where we watch TV from. The TV bed in the west altar. We watch TV there, and our bedroom is over there. East altar. Ziggy, turn off fairy. Okay. Down just that's on. We don't need the lights on right now. This looks super cozy. And then in here, Ziggy, turn on studio. Ziggy, turn on desk. In here is where we do glass work. And we do fused glass, like the sign I made out of fused glass. We have a vitrograph kiln that we pull that, and we call this a cemetery studio because that's out the back. We have an old cemetery outside. The most wonderful neighbors in the world. And we make vitrograph glass in that kiln. You can see on our YouTube channel, you can see lots of that. But I love to do everything. Like I wood carved the mermaid on that bench. I have so much more wood carving to do here. We have a lot of fun. And I like to have people follow for a couple reasons. I want to be a cheerleader for you to live your dream. The time to do this is now. Now. Don't wait. Get after your dream now. Make sure you've subscribed and check out our other videos. I've been doing YouTube since 2006. So I got a lot of YouTubes on here. So leave a comment, do what, share us with your friends. We love making internet friends, and come back often. We have so many crafts we're getting ready to start doing. I think tonight I might craft in the TV bed because I'm working on a project for a kit that's going to be coming on our website. And our website is the 1870studio.com. You can check that out. So we're going to go have dinner now. Thanks for being here, and I'll talk to you later. Bye for now. Bye-bye.